touch is the most important aspect of massage therapy. Your first touch is basically introducing you to the client itself. So it's like meeting someone and you're just saying, hello, how are you? It's how you approach that, hello, how are you? So your touch must be important. I see a lots of therapists just go on and then they start doing all of these things without really understanding the importance of touch. Touch is not just you actually jumping on something. It's like landing a plane. It has to be smooth, it has to be comfortable, it has to be secure when you touch someone. So when someone come and get a massage, they're not just taking their physical clothes off, but they're basically stripping themselves also, which is an emotional thing. So whatever you touch, that first engagement you have with that person, it must be good. So we have to understand the importance of touch. And we speak about energy and transferring of energy. Energy is a circular action. So whatever you give out, you will come back to you. So when you touch someone, is basically saying to them, hello, how are you? How are you feeling today? And that touch must be awesome. Another thing you will see is that some people rub their hands to create this energy. It's something that if you develop, you don't need to rub that hand. This motion that we use a lot, and we say namaste and all of these things, is also a powerful technique. This is really igniting the energies that within you or around you to transfer or to pass through you to transfer to your client. So when you are touching some person and you come together, you basically emptying yourself. You actually freeing your mind of everything before you touch that person, because it's an engagement. It's an engagement of emptiness to start this massage. So when you pull your hand together, you can actually feel the energy. You can feel the heat that comes through. It's amazing. It's amazing if you can really develop this, if you can take this from here. And it's not something that happened overnight. This is almost 25 years of practicing. So it's something that you have to practice. You come together, and then you can actually slowly, it's a very gentle experience. Basically, you're emptying yourself. And if you look at my hands, there's no tension whatsoever in my hands. They are all free. So basically, you empty yourself and then you're feeling the client. Now you want to feel that person's breath, because now I am saying hello to this client, so I want to breathe it with this person. So this is a silent moment, but with practice, I can feel it through my hands, how her breath is, her breathing. So I'm working with her slowly. So it's a very slow concept. And if you can see how my hand is moving and see how she's breathing, if you can take a close shot and you can see her breathing itself. So it's feeling her body. So I have introduced myself to her. So now my focus here is now to hijack her breathing. So I'm slowly working at her. So I'm slowing it down. I'm slowing it down. Each time that she exhales, I'm just capturing that breath. Each time she exhales, I'm just capturing that breath. And then I can slowly hijack it. So now I'm controlling her breathing. So the whole idea is when I breathe, so now I'm doing the breathing for her. And this is a technique that needs practicing. You're not going to get this overnight. And if you can understand the importance of breathing, then it comes. It's a magical thing, because now you are totally in control. The person has barely submit themselves to you. So now all of the muscles in the body is now collapsing. So now you can do all of your magic that you want to do. You can do all of your compression that you want to do. You can do all of your stretches that you want to do. You can do all of the connections that you want to do. But the important aspect of your first touch is when you touch someone, is like the person only feel a warmth that just comes and embrace themselves. And then it's magical after that. So how do we develop this aspect of therapy? And it's something that we have to work on in terms of developing this touch. So when you see someone and they just pour oil in their hand and then they start working, beating you up. So you start with beating. It's a reaction. So that person not going to be relaxed anymore. So you want a nice, gentle, and it's a good, wonderful energy. Right now, I'm putting my hands together and basically you can feel the energy just bouncing. I remember when I first start therapy and they say, okay, you rub your hands together and you do this and you can feel the energy coming through. And I never understood. I never really understood. But by developing, practicing, and then you don't have to rub anymore. You just have to fold your hands this way and you can feel your hand is just bursting with energy that you can. So when you touch someone, it's also a great touch. A touch that it will make that person feel like, wow, I am relaxed. And then you can start all the other techniques that you want to work on. So touch is an essential component of therapy. And it's something that we have to go through. It's something that we have to understand by practicing it. And it's something that we both can develop together. Because more I work with you and more you work with me, both of us will develop. And then we will start becoming fantastic therapists. Because the idea is about growth, continuous growth. So this is something that we will focus on and we can go through the whole process. How do you get to a point where your touch becomes so natural that it becomes secondary to when someone is thinking about it, when you touch someone, you don't have to say, oh shoot, I have to rub my hand, I have to do all of those things. Your touch is totally but natural. This is what I want us to work on. Our touch, our connection, our contact. And if we can do this, my friends, therapy is one of the greatest things that you can think about. Your first touch should be just as precious as your last touch. So it's something we develop, something we have to work on. So we can look at first touch. Also, if you're doing a massage, last touch, how do you make that connection? How do you make that connection with your first touch, also your last touch? Understanding the body, understand what to feel for the breathing. This hand placed on the back, just at the back of the neck, and you have to let it go. If you can let yourself go, if you can feel and you become in one with this person, and I guarantee you she's on her way to sleep right now. This rocking motion is also very gentle rocking. It's like rocking a baby to sleep. And these are very important things that you can develop. And at the same time, I'm breathing with her because I'm in one with her. The idea is to become in one with this person. And when you become in one with this person, it's a wonderful feeling, my friends. When I remove my hand, I promise you the person will not know my hand has disappeared because the warmness is still there. So the whole idea is developing that holistic approach in therapy about yourself, that if you can do this, if you can get this done, where you can by just touching someone, you can put them to sleep, then it's a fantastic way to go. So yes, let's join together, let's develop, let's go forward. The world needs therapists, and this is our journey. Let's work together. Look forward for the next session coming soon.